So what we're looking at is this weekend's project. It's a garden. It's a small garden. It's only about 7 feet or 6 feet by 2.5 feet, or maybe smaller. I don't know. But it's got just 5 rows in it. And what we have is onions, 2 rows of broccoli, romaine lettuce, and tomato plants. And they're sitting in tilled soil, which took about 2 hours to break through this hay and sod down here that you're looking at, and till it up till it was about 1 foot deep, and then I dug in the boards and I added about 100 pounds of organic compost, and then I fenced it. These are just really cheap $2 dowel rods from Home Depot. Fenced it with some animal fencing, and there's some bird netting on top. So I'm hoping, now this is not going to do anything for a large animal that wants to get in, like a moose. I mean, they'll just stomple, trample through it. But that's why I built a scarecrow, and I'm hoping that that's enough with the fencing around the barn here to keep out. And I mean, obviously there's a big opening here, there's a big opening over here, but I'm hoping that it'll be close enough. The house is right there, so I'm hoping that it's close enough to keep out any big, I've never seen any big moose or deer in this area, but that doesn't mean anything. So, there's marigolds around the outside, which are a deer deterrent. They hate marigolds, and they're supposed to help keep pests away. And I'll put some dishes of beer in between each of these rows, like a plate, like a pie dish of beer, and that'll attract all the slugs and other things that bring disease into the garden. And that's it. This is the first garden. It was just, I would say the whole thing was maybe no more than 5 hours of work. The plants, like each row of those plants was around $1.50 to buy, and the dirt was $10 to buy the organic compost, and everything else is all pretty much nickel and dime stuff. It's not expensive to start a garden, but if you can keep it safe from animals and tend to it, you'll have, you know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars of produce coming out of it. I mean, a pound of broccoli cost me $2 for like a head of broccoli at the grocery store, and that's not even for organic. But each of these broccoli plants will give between, you know, 10 and 20 pounds of broccoli, you know, without the harvest. So, I mean, they cost $1.50 to buy. So it's not really about saving money. It's about me wanting to learn to grow my own food. But this is the beginning, and hopefully we'll put another one right over here. And that bin I found is going to be berries. It's going to be strawberries. It's going to be a berry bin, and it's going to stay right there with its own little cover on it. And yeah, so and it's already covered from the ground, hopefully from rabbits, and then we'll just build a little bit of fencing around the side of it. But there'll be strawberries and salad, and then the soup garden is going to go over here in this space. And the soup garden is going to be basically the same size, but instead of having salad bits, it'll have potatoes and carrots and bigger onions instead of those like chives, and other things that you cut up. It'll be mostly a potato and carrot garden with some other stuff too. And that's it. Peas are inside, along with some other stuff. But that's the beginning. There's the barn. There's the big old Highway 95 making noise. It's a beautiful day. Look at that. Blue skies in the Pacific Northwest, which is not common, friends. And that's a hot dog cart. Garden.